Jess, I don't know if I would say that I deserve the scholarship, but it would be really helpful. I do work full time, work very hard, go to school full time in graduate school, and I would love to be able to work just a little bit less and spend a little more time with my family and volunteering in the community, which I really enjoy doing and have not had the time to do. So I think it would be very impactful for my life. My role model is my grandfather, always has been. He was a pharmacist for decades and a World War II vet, really amazing man, so giving with his time, his knowledge, and his love. And he's somebody I strive to be like every day. Where I see myself in the next 5 years, I would like to be a psychiatric nurse practitioner working in the same kind of community I'm in right now, which is the underserved population of Denver Metro and surrounding areas. And my favorite subject in school was psychology, always has been since I was 14. I love the way the mind works. We know like 5%, it's like a drop in the ocean of what we know in psychology and how the brain functions. So it's always been very fascinating to me as to why and how people switch and change and the things alter in the brain. Most meaningful experience I've had in class, or a meaningful experience, is we had to do a mock psychiatric interview in undergrad, and the patient kept twisting their blanket like almost into a rope shape. And I stopped and asked them what they were doing and why. And it really opened up a huge conversation in this mock interview. And they told me later that nobody had asked them that before and they'd done it several times. And so I thought maybe if I pay attention to the little nuances and the small details of my patients, that I could make a really big impact for them. What role do I believe technology will play in advancing the retail industry? I think it already has. We've gone, to a lot of different things with AI and also just the basics, simple stuff of taking out the cashiers and moving into the self checkouts. So we've removed the human element of it a little bit, I think, which is something that I think a lot of us kind of miss. I did read an article recently that Walmart was going to be removing several of their self checkouts and putting people back in. So I don't know if it's like a loss prevention situation or if it's a human aspect putting back in, but either way, I think that that's a big change there. What's driven me to follow my educational path has been my grandfather, but also my mom passed away and was in the hospital for a very long time. And because of that, I was in the medical industry and dealing with that area of people for a very long time, and the nurses were amazing, and they were our guides and our advocates and our educators, and it really made an impact on me to move into the nursing field. A time I've overcome adversity. Unfortunately, I've had quite a bit of adversity in my life. One of the big things was I was a single mom for a very long time by myself, obviously, and I finished my associate's degree and I worked full time and I took care of both of us. And so it was just a put your one foot in front of the other kind of situation. And here I am now and have made quite a difference in my life and my son's. Any thoughts I have on considering the facilities management trade industry I'd like to share? I don't know if I'm qualified to share any comments or thoughts on that. I think that, it's maybe partly an issue that I just don't know enough about to share on. I think it's out of my scope to give my opinion. But I thank you for looking at my application and for considering me for this scholarship. Thank you.